If your Jeep Patriot clunks over bumps or the steering feels loose, this control arm ball joint is usually the reason. This one right here is the control arm and the ball joint is pressed into it. So instead of fighting it with a press, I will show you how to replace the entire control arm with the ball joint already installed. These are all the bolts that we will be removing, and I will let you know the size in just a little bit. This is the way how most shops do it now. It is faster, cleaner, and usually cost about the same. But there is one bolt that gives people a hard time, and if you remove it the wrong way, you will fight the install. But don't worry, I will show you the easy way. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Now this bolt right here will tend to move, so we are gonna go ahead and use a wrench on the nut so that way we can remove it easily. Depending on where you live, these bolts might be rusty. In my case, they were clean, so go ahead and use some penetrating fluid if you think you will need it. Now for the bolt joint, we have something similar. We have an 18mm nut and 18mm bolt, so we're gonna go ahead and remove that nut, but we have to make sure it doesn't move at the other side, so that's why we are gonna be using an 18mm wrench. Now for removing the ball joint from the knuckle, we have the easy way and the hard way. I'm going to start showing the hard way, and basically you are going to go ahead and use a hammer to try to separate that. If that doesn't work, then, or if at least you can get it to the point where it is loose, then you can use a pry bar and start to try to separate the ball joint from the knuckle. If that doesn't work, then you can do the simpler method using a ball joint separator, this one that you will see me using on this video, and I love it because it's really simple, and at this point the control arm is loose. All we need to do is remove it. And it is always a good idea to compare the old one with the new one, so that way we will make sure everything matches. Reinstalling the new control arm with the ball joint could be tricky, so pay attention to what I'm doing. For setting the control arm in position, it was giving me some fights, so I had to use some convincing techniques. But this was not the only fight when reinstalling the control arm. The ball joint, it has its own thing. You will see it in a little bit. Right here, pay attention to this. You might notice that my tie rod is loose. This will give you a little bit more of movement, but it's not necessarily. Again, this is not necessarily. And I come to realize that after the installation, but it was already loose. So that's why you will see that it's loose, but again, not necessarily. In the control arm, this bolt right here was a piece of cake. I wish the rest of the bolts were as simple and easy as this one. Now for the ball joint, make sure you move it the same way I'm doing it right here in the video, otherwise you will have some troubles when reinstalling the ball joint into the knuckle. Another important tip for the ball joint is use some grease, so that way it will get in a lot easier. Important, the ball joint has a groove, and that groove has to align with the knuckle hole, so that way the bolt will go all the way through without any issue. Getting the ball joint into the knuckle is gonna be challenging, so we have to use some convincing techniques. And as you can see, the bolt joint groove and the hole in the knuckle is perfectly aligned, so we can go ahead, don't forget to subscribe and like, and install the bolt without any issue. Torque specification for this bolt in just a moment. Even though replacing a control arm and a ball joint might seem intimidating, this is a car repair maintenance that you can do at home. Just be patient and make sure you follow along. $135 foot-pound. There we go. Bruh. $60 foot-pound. Now that we got everything back in place the way it should be, go ahead and do a final inspection. Make sure everything is tight and everything is looking good in the right way. After that, you can go ahead for a test drive and make sure everything is fine. After the repair, the clunk is gone and the steering feels tight again. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.